Alright friends, welcome to the final video in this massive collection of in-depth videos reviewing the White Barn Bath & Body Works Winter Holiday 2013 collections. If you've seen the past videos, we had our overview as well as in-depth video reviews of the White Barn Winter collection, the Celebrations collection, the Bath & Body Works Holiday Traditions collection, and finally what I'm going to call Snow Day collection. This would have been sort of the core Slatkin line had he still been at Bath & Body Works. It's sort of the contemporary mix of outdoors, mix of traditional, not so much foodie, not so much conceptual home woodsy, warm, more your contemporary traditional great holiday and winter scents. A lot of spicy notes in there, lots of outdoors, lots of pine. They're big scents. They come out with every year are also usually in here as well. This is pretty small from what I saw so far. I am hoping and expecting there will be a lot more added to this across the collection. There should be 12 cents in this, 10 to 12 cents. There's no reason for the White Barn Holiday Collection to have more, sort of, I don't want to say boring, but more, similar to each other scents, and not have a ton of great scents, because they have so many, not have so many great scents in this Snow Day collection, just because they have a library of amazing scents from years past that have not come back that they can dip into. I'll say it in every video. I'm still waiting for Winter Garland and Vanilla Spice to come back. They would be huge sellers if they did. They were so fantastic, as well as Holly Wreath, which is really nice. The success of Sweater Weather I think shows that people are ready for juniper heavy fresh scents, so Holly Wreath would be fantastic for that because it was full of juniper berries. Anyhow, moving on, I love the label design this year. It's similar to last year's from the Snow Day collection. It's like real holiday scenes or photos with just a little bit of artwork done to them, and this label is sort of like, it almost looks like, I would say, like yarn, kind of like a little bit crafty and homey, but still contemporary and clean looking. There weren't many of them in the collection. Only 7 actually in the tester I went to. So again, I'm assuming we're going to fill that out with 10 or 12 candles total. In the collection so far was Snow Day and Spiced Wreath that you see here. Also Fresh Balsam, which looked great. I think it was white wax. Just a really, maybe it was green. Anyway, it was a really great label. I loved it. Sparkling Icicles came back, which was Paris Daydream Redux times 10, and a nice blue wax. Then Tis the Season, which I almost would have expected more in the White Barn Winter collection, or even as a fall scent. But Tis the Season, which is sort of a great transitional from fall to Christmas, and November, which is heavy on the apples and the greenery, is in this collection. Winter, the classic Winter, appears in White Barn Winter collection and in this collection, which makes sense. It's their big major scent full of bay leaves and orange and cloves and lots of different outdoor air and evergreens and pine notes. Vanilla Snowflake, which came out last year, at first hated it. It was kind of a weird, slightly coconut, sweet, really sweet vanilla scent, and as I burned it, I actually kind of grew to like it. So that one's back from last year, Vanilla Snowflake. And then, of course, finally, this Spiced Wreath here, which I was really excited to see at first, because I was hoping that it would be Winter Garland, but it's not, so what are you going to do? Anyhow, really nice collection. I assume we'll see things like Evergreen in this, Frosted Cranberries gotta be in this, and maybe a few fun new ones, and again, Winter Garland. Putting it out in the universe. So I'll try to keep this kind of short since you know a lot about those candles, and just give you sort of the notes and my sniffs on these two newbies. So first up, Spiced Wreath. I really love this label. It's a snowy, gosh, I'm losing my mind here. 5th video of the night and I'm gone. It's like I've been drinking or something. Anyhow, it is a wreath covered in snow and some little hollyberry leaves and Christmas lights on a fence or something. Deep red wax, the silver border on the label. Just really, this is a very fun Christmas candle for me. And it says, the spirit of the holidays is in the air with the fragrance of a cinnamon bark wreath featuring accents of creamy vanilla and rich red apples. So it kind of sounds like notes of Tis the Season. It's not. Tis the Season is out in this line, but it's not unfamiliar smelling. So cinnamon bark, creamy vanilla, and red apples. They love throwing apples into their holiday scents now, which I think is a little weird. You know, I like apple scents as much as the next guy, but I don't need them quite so much in my winter scents. And this, what's weird is there was no spice candle, which last year did not come out in winter either. It was just part of their sort of the core White Barn Silverlid collection of, you know, your cotton, lemon, lavender, vanilla, mahogany, teakwood, eucalyptus, mint, all those. This is not really that spicy of a candle, though. You know, I'm smelling this now and I actually don't like it. It's kind of lame. Maybe I've sniffed too much tonight, but it's very light, which makes me angry. There's some cinnamon to it. I really don't even get much apple, which apple usually is a dominant scent. A little bit of vanilla. Yeah, it's a really kind of whack, weak cinnamon vanilla scent. This reminds me of last year in the collection they had Holiday, which was basically just like spice with some like dirty antique note to it. Like no reason for that scent to exist. The smell was stupid. There was not even good marketing with it. It was just called Holiday, which could you get more generic than that? And this one too, the cinnamon reminds me a little bit of the cinnamon frosting, which also is cinnamon and vanilla. I really don't get any apples in this. The other thing, like, why would you have a wreath note or a wreath candle and not have, you know, bayberries or holly leaves or, I mean, mistletoe or green or, you know, evergreen or snow notes or something in it to do cinnamon, creamy vanilla, and apples. They're a little bit off there. They're, you know, obviously I'm a huge fan of Bath & Body Works. I buy a ton of their candles, but it's things like this. Man, I'm doing a 180 on this from what I thought. But things like this that make me kind of be like, why do I bother wasting my time on such a boring mainstream company, kind of? I hate to be such a hater like that, but really, I think I'm going to return this one. I bought it sort of because I was excited about it, and I was hoping it was going to be Winter Garland, and I was excited for newness, as we always say. But this is a useless candle. There's really no need for it. There's 'Tis the Season if you want an apple scent. There's no apple in this. Like, whoever wrote that is just lying. Sorry. It's just, there's nothing to it. It's cinnamon with a tiny hint of vanilla. Complete trash. Sorry. I'm getting a little loopy from doing so many videos tonight, but that is whack. Stupid, stupid candle. Deep breath. However, what we do have here is one of my super ultimate favorites from the collection, Snow Day. White wax, little, you know, family building a snowman. There's a ton of snowy trees in the background. Really lovely image. The notes are a bright and joyful blend of spruce branches, peppermint, and sweet vanilla that captures the fun adventures of a snow-filled day. Snow Day collection last year, they didn't have a Snow Day candle. Makes sense they would come out with one now. Spruce, there's a lot of spruce this year in their notes, which is fine. It's a nice... I want to do a little more research on exactly what spruce is or is supposed to smell like compared to, you know, balsam and evergreen and different pines like that. I think it might be a little sweeter. Peppermint, that's fine by me. I like a nice outdoor, and sweet vanilla. You know, can't go wrong with the generic vanilla. Oh my gosh. This candle, you guys, this is an absolute must-have. This is multiple purchases. It's Twisted Peppermint, but it's so much more. I'm going to have to do a review of just this candle, because I don't want to make this video longer than 10 minutes. So I've got a minute to go, and then I'm shutting you guys down, or shutting myself down. Sorry, long night. So it's your Twisted Peppermint because it's heavy on the peppermint and vanilla, but with pine added to it, which takes it outdoors. So it's like, imagine Twisted Peppermint and fresh balsam mixed together. It reminds me a little bit of the Jack Frost candle from Yankee, which is a more outdoor smelling peppermint than, say, Twisted Peppermint. Whereas that's like a nice candy mint peppermint. Jack Frost is an outdoor, in-your-face mint. And that's what this is too. It's like the peppermint is strong, but it's still toned down enough by the spruce and the evergreen. It makes it feel very traditional, like an antique Christmas or like a scratch and sniff Christmas sort of pine scent. Just what you think, you know, holidays should be. This is the kind of candle that they need to do candles like this that are just, you sniff it and it's, Oh my gosh, that's so good. And it transports you somewhere in your mind that you close your eyes and you're there. And that's what this is. Top of the line. There's our 10-minute mark. So I'm cutting myself off. So there we go. Your Snow Day collection, the two newbies, Snow Day and Spice Wreath. Hopefully we'll see some more in there. And some other new ones and returning favorites across the lines. So quick review, that's the Snow Day. Check out other videos if you've not yet for the White Barn Winter Celebrations collection and the Bath & Body Works Holiday Traditions collection. I thank you all so much for watching. You guys are fantastic. You always do great comments. I love to hear what you think. Critiques, things you want to see. If you want to see more in depth, if I've gone too far in depth and you want nothing else, tell me something else to do. And yeah, that's basically it. So that is our review, the first hit of Winter Holiday that we're seeing from Bath & Body Works. If you have any questions, hit me up below. And until next time, take care.